Hello everybody, welcome to Deb's Thing. This is a very recent design that I came up with. I was playing around with the loom and trying to find new and interesting ways to place bands, and because of the V formations, I have a daughter named Violet, a very beautiful 16-year-old, and so I want to play around with that, using that name, so I decided to call it VIOLETTE, which I don't think is the same word as violet in French, probably the feminine form of it, with the E-T-T-E at the end, but nevertheless I thought VIOLETTE is a beautiful name for this bracelet, and I'm going to make it in very feminine colors. So let's get going. Two colors, main colors are here are neon orange and yellow. So I'm going to I chose color yellow as color A. So I'm going to be using which one is this? I think it's Persian, right? The gold with the white inside. And then for the neon orange color, I'm using, I just still wanted to use this color. I love it, I love it. It's the Egyptian baby pink. I love it so much. And then I needed something that would be complementary, but it needed to be striking and contrasting where the black is coming through to kind of make the design stand out. So I thought this green right here, it's one of the shades in the camel pink mix, and I just love it. It's a little on the warm side, so it works very nicely with these two colors. And guess what? I'm going to do, yes, I'm not going to do it all the way. I'm going to do it about halfway. That's plenty long enough for my wrist. But I am going for it. I'm making a big one. So to start, and this is going to be so hard. I don't know how I'm going to do this without the other half of the loom falling off the table here. But bear with me. And do something real quick. I'm afraid I'll turn off the sound of my computer in case all of a sudden something starts blaring. We are going to start by placing one band, which is that connector band, the first extension band later on. So I'm using color C. And then I should have probably, let's see. Okay. Then we are going to take color A, and I'll probably do some of this off camera because it's very basic. So we are going to zigzag to our heart's content, as long as we want to make the bracelet your color A. Okay, so I've got a ways to go on that, but I think that's fairly simple. Just you're just going to zigzag your first color for as long as you want to make your bracelet. Hi there. Back again. I don't think that took too long for you. This is how far I took it. I went into this this is peg 7 of the second loom, and I find that to be a perfect length for my wrist. And so now we are going to, it sounded redundant, take our B color and do the same. We are going to zigzag up as far as you did the other. Okay, real quick and simple. Just zigzag until it meets up with your color A. Now, it gets a little complicated, this next part. We are going to just take our C color and just place one on each side like this, and we'll come back to the C color later on. And now we are going to start placing kind of a zigzag of colors up the side. And the easiest way to remember it is, see this right here? That's my color B. So I'm going to place color B right here. But on this side, it's color A. It's the gold with the white. So you'll be doing the same type of band placement, except you will be using your A color. So B color here, A color there. And always use, you know, this last connect where it connects to for your color reference. So it'll be the same color as you're connecting to. And then this one going out will be your color C. That's a little confusing, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty easy. So now it's going to be reversed because this one is the color A, the gold and white. So I will be putting it here, and then this color right here is the pink and gold, the baby Egyptian baby pink. So I'll be placing that there. And then we follow through with our C color band, which hopefully will hold up against these big thick bands, but we will see. Okay, so what's this color going to be? Exactly. It's going to be baby pink. And of course this one will be the opposite because of the way the zigzag goes. I guess that one's okay. That. Hold on, let me inspect this a second. Okay. That was just a little extra. There's something hanging on. I couldn't tell if it was splitting. Oh, real quick, let me show you something. I went to Michael's. Somebody had said that they got metallic grain bands there, and I found a mixed bag of metallics. And so I was sorting them out. And look what I found. Do I win a contest for having the biggest rainbow loom band ever? I dare you. Come on, show me something bigger. I found this one too in the same bag, but look at this thing. How'd this come out like so big? I mean, it's double the thickness and at least double the size. So I'm going to keep these for souvenirs, but show me your band. Let's see who has the biggest one. Alright, back to business. Okay, now that I've placed those, we will be placing the green. So as you can see, you're always placing the green out like that after you place your A and B colors. So now it's going to be the white one. So you pink, white, and you always go by whatever's here. And your other side will always be the opposite. Okay, we'll do that a couple more times just to make sure you understand it. I'll even use a pointer. This band coming here is the baby pink, so that's the color I use right here. From here to here, that's the white and gold, so white and gold goes here. And then your color C. I'm so proud of myself. I think I've mastered keeping myself in frame so that you all don't miss any of my instruction. Now I'm going to do the A color, the gold and white, because that's right here, and here is the pink and gold. Okay, and then of course the green, or your C color. So I hope that has been enough examples to show you that you can go from here, and enough to review if you need to rewind it and check, make sure you know what's going on. Here is our loom at this point. And this is how it should look these two should be your top ending, you know, as far as you go, and then as far as these greens, sea colors going out, it should end at one pin below it. Now, I'll just show you real quickly, because there isn't much to this, but you are going to be doing, starting here, and doing the green of both sides, or whatever your sea color is. That's real simple. And then your last sea band on each one will be like, you know, here and then here. But of course you have to wait till you've done all these before you put these last two. Okay, the end of your length, or if you're at the end of your loom, this is how it should look. And now we are ready to place our cap across these two pegs. I am turning it around because it'll be more balanced on my little table here. And so you just want to double it over, double your band, and place it across like that. Let's see. Now to start looping back. We're going to take our C band, which is right on top, and place these each one. And then we will take the C band that is on top here, make sure everything stays on the loom, and bring it up. And then you will take the third C band, which is right on top here, and bring that to the center. And let's, oh, I'm on screen. Alright. My system I devised here is not failing me. And then here, I will be, instead of doing the one on top first, I will be doing the one underneath first. That's the only time I will do this. And if you've seen other videos of mine, I do this because it locks these first two bands in instead of, let's just, for example, see that one's over here and then this one will be over here. They're all separate. And that really, I don't know, I think it can look better when you see the end of the finished bracelet. So I'm starting with the one on the bottom first. And this is the only time, let's see, get that a little bit twisted. But see, they lock themselves, so it's just less messy looking, I guess. I mean, it's not bad looking if you do it the other way, but I like doing this first. Okay, now we are going to reach in here. See this right here? We need to loop that out to there. So find that band and just bring it out. And then do the same on the other side. Get these first ones going, and then I'll get you in a 1, 2, 3, 4 rhythm, and it'll be much easier for you. Okay, now we're going to do the crisscross in the middle, and we're going to take the one that's on top first. I think. Oh, nope. You know what? I'll take that back. That is not what my instructions say. Let me look at this here. Okay. I guess on this design, I decided to continue with doing the one underneath first. So, gotta listen to my instructions. So, we're doing this one first. It's whatever one is on the underneath. And the one that's on top, you'll be doing that second. Okay. Now, we've got all that done. Now we can start our 1, 2, you know, rhythm. So, step 1 is your C band. Do it on both sides. Step 2 is this C band right here. Step 3 is to take this band right here. Ouch. Oops. That's the green one. Wrong green one. And then do it on the other side. So that was step 3. And then step 4 and 5 will, step 4 will be taking the band that's underneath and crisscrossing that one. 4. And then 5 is the last one. And that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So here we go again. Actually, to make it easier, hopefully I won't confuse you, but it's just as easy to do step 1, 2, 3 on one side than 1, 2, 3 on the other. So let me show you how that works. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. It's just, to me, it's easier to do all that. And then step 4 and 5 is whichever one is on the underneath. Which is this one. That's step 4. And then step 5. So we'll do step 1, 2, and 3 on the left. 1, 2, 3. And we'll hold it here and do the same. 1, 2, 3. 3. There you go. Just hate grabbing the wrong one, and then it gets all messed up. And then 4 and 5 is, it's actually, it's going to be your A color. That's always underneath, is the one, because you place the A first, so that's always going to be underneath. So that one looks scary a little bit thin, but maybe not. Okay. So yeah. When you're doing your step 4 and 5, step 4 will always be A and then the B color. Should have pointed that out sooner. So let me do it one more time. Because this will get super boring if I keep doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over and over again. 1, 2, 3. And then on the right side, 1, 2, 3. And this one will be on top because then, you know, your A color band is underneath that. And so then we will go for our A color 4, B color 5. Alright, I'll do it one more time just to make sure. Put your C color at step 1 and reach down and grab the second C band. Step 2 and then take this. So this will be changing from A to B color right now. This one's A and the other side's B, so I think it's almost easier to say that band. Come on, man. There we go. C1, and there's C band is 2, and then this one is like E color, I believe. Whatever it is, whatever band it is, it's that one right there. It's step 3, and then step 4. Is grabbing the A color, the one that's underneath, and 5. And you will just continue to do that. And the alarm's going to go off on my phone, even though I don't need that alarm. Okay, So just do that all the way up the loom as far as that sequence will go. And if you're not quite sure how to do the very end, I'll show you in a moment. We're now at the end. Before I go on, I don't know what I'm doing, but since I haven't done these extended too much, it's all like falling apart and wanting to like complain all over the place. Is that just how it is when you're making them extended like this? Because where the two are come together on this one, it's ready to collapse, and then these want to go in like this, even though I try to do it as best like, I don't know. I think Rainbow Loom needs to come up with some new bases for us grown-up children who want to continue this, doing this, because I find it very difficult with placing the braces. So I went and did the last, A and B color, and so all that's left is to bring. So I know it looks funny, but it's kind of caving in on itself. So these are a little bit closer than they should be. And did I put the cap out? I don't. I mean the clip. I get so mixed up with the words start with the same letter. And I should not need to. I'll just put like one extension on this end just to make it easy to clip. Hopefully this one's going to be long enough that I don't need anything. So I reach in and grab 1/2 of this pre-placed band, and then I'm just going to put one band through it, and I'm going to put the clip on this one. And probably should have like maybe doubled to double bands, because it's probably going to be a really wimpy connector for this big bracelet. But I probably can deal with that later if necessary. So now I'm going to carefully take it off using the back of this crochet hook here. It's a wonderful little tool, and fingertips can't handle the pressure of pulling them off that way. This is a wonderful little, I mean, they cost like $1 or so at your Walmart type department store. Even like those $1 or $2. Sometimes you can buy them by themselves. Sometimes they come in a set, but they're very, very inexpensive, and it's indispensable for moments like this. I love these colors, the pinks and this color green. I just think they're so lovely. So I'm hoping for a wow moment. And this comes off the loom. Hopefully I didn't miss any. I just felt so distracted when I was putting this together. It's making me wait longer. I'm anxious to see how this looks. This is definitely one of those bracelets. Where's my other one? Knocked it off the floor here. This is definitely one of those bracelets that's not the two-sided. The underside of it is yuck. So let's focus on this side. So there you have it. To tell you the truth, I do think I like this one. Just using opaque bands, I think I like it better. We have all these fancy bands to use, and I think I'll like this more as I look at it. But I'm on the spot right now, and I don't think that the these regular opaque bands held up against the heaviness of these special Persian and Egyptian bands as well as they could have. So my opinion is this is a design that you probably either go all, you know, thick bands, including this one here, or you stick with all the opaque and or jelly bands. But I like the colors, and it's definitely big enough, so I'm just going to clip it right here. And sometimes when I get off camera and play around with it and look at it, I see the beauty of the bracelet. But at this moment, I like my black one better. Let's see how it looks on. What do you think? I think it's pretty. And I love the colors. But I think the design itself looks nicer when the type of bands aren't competing against each other as far as strength and everything goes, because where the black comes through here in the middle, I think it's a little forced on this one. So let me know what you think. I will probably make another one to show you on my thumbnail of using just these colors. Maybe I'll use like a pink and a salmon or something with a green, because I think it's missing the point of its beauty by mixing the types of bands. So anyways, here you have my violette. If you like it, if you want to see more of my designs, subscribe to me at Deb's Thing, and you can follow me also on Instagram at Deb's Thing with no apostrophe S, of course. Thank you very much for watching this demonstration, this tutorial, and have a nice evening or daytime, depending what part of the world you're in.